I know this system. I know the DNA and the psychology of a fucking predator. There is not one person you can find that can speak on this topic in this community better than me. You can't do it. I made this video because I knew Shakka was a first-class bullshitter, a habitual liar, a damn demon, and a predator. The reason I knew he was a predator is he's not with this girl now, but the girl he was with on his page and shit, sharing products and shit, she looks like a little girl, although she's older. And she's really, really skinny and petite. So I always tell people, like, sometimes I be leery of niggas who like petite women and who favor little girls. You niggas know I like BBWs. People know me, Chief X like fat chicks. I've always known they were trash. Polite and Shakka Ahmose gives SaNeter his biggest views. SaNeter knows the men well. SaNeter knows their family and their friends, where they live. He knows their lifestyle. He knows every motherfucking thing. Don't think he don't. This young girl, this young lady, who's now, I think she's maybe 30, I'm not sure exact age of her age, begins to tell her story recently about how Shakka Ahmose was in a relationship with her mother, and then he met her when she was 10, when he was dating, her mother. He first met them, she was 10, and he was dating her mother. I guess they stopped talking for a couple years and came back together. Now, she's 13, 14, 15, and Shakka is grooming her. She tells her whole story for 3 hours straight. I listened to every word. If I had to go to the bathroom or take a phone call, I paused the motherfucker. And I wanted to just to hear her every word and digest her every word about Shakka. She knew Shakka better than anybody I've known, and I've been watching Shakka since he came on YouTube. She knows Shakka's life in and out. She did not tell one lie. Now, I know Shakka's on his page making 14-hour videos, trying to run cover, and clean shit up. Listen to me. This woman didn't tell not one lie on Shakka Ahmose. Not one. I know. Let me share my screen real quick, and I'm going to play 15 seconds of Shakka Ahmose admitting guilt of dating the mother and the fucking daughter. Hold on, y'all. This is what I wanted to show you. I wanted you guys to hear Shakka out his mouth say this. I've been on these niggas' heads. Y'all all give these niggas a pass.
And I always thought that I would get used to it. But I can tell you now, especially with the things that I'm experiencing in my life right now, even with this girl with these allegations and all that stuff. Because you asked me, why do I think she was lying?
Okay, here it
goes. I think, truthfully honest, is to put it in a nutshell, she never got past me, and I'm going to use this term, because some of the term I'm going to use will be very graphic.
This is him wiggling around, trying to cover and shit, but I'm going to expose all this. I just want to hear it out of his mouth first. Hold on.
Because I have to convey the psychological heaviness of certain things. She never got over me dumping her. Neither did her mother. Her mother never got over me dumping her.
What the fuck? You niggas are some weirdos, bro. This nigga dated the mother and the goddamn daughter. And knew the daughter since she was 10 years old. That is a classic example of grooming. Why are y'all out here playing games? And why is everyone quiet about this motherfucking shit?
For those of you who don't know, yes. I was in a relationship with both a mother and a daughter. A daughter and a mother.
Oh, man. Them niggas are some weirdos. How can you be in a relationship with the mother and the damn daughter. And you knew the daughter since she was 10. Let me just say this real quick. Because I have no patience for these fuck boys. It's not that hard unless you're a fucking creep. If someone thinks to make these accusations about you and then their mama and you've been fucking up. You've been putting yourself in positions to try something. This young girl said Shakka was standing at her door playing with his shit one time. This is before he had sex with her. This is while he was grooming her. I believed every fucking word. The nigga's a creep. Now, you heard out Shakka's mouth. He was in a relationship with the mama and the damn daughter. The daughter told the story for 3 hours. I intently listened to every word she said, like I did when I was listening to girls in these youth counselor programs. She said the first time that they had sex is when she was 15. In the house where her mother was asleep. Now, one thing you guys don't know, because I didn't read between the goddamn lines, Shakka was fucking with a weak woman with mental health problems and or on drugs. That's what these niggas do. They fuck with these weak ass women who got children and they prey on the mama and the daughter. She said when her mama moved Shakka up in her house, this nigga didn't have a place to motherfucking stay or a pot to piss in. I told you, you guys were educated by wannabe rappers lying to you. All these niggas in the conscious community, all on 125th Street, are failed rappers and entertainers. SaNeter knew about all this. Let me show you something. SaNeter never cared and knew these niggas was pedophiles. I'm gonna tell you about that. Hold on. So I said sex cover up. They was talking some greasy shit. Shakka showed SaNeter a video to try to prove he wasn't a pedophile, and it showed SaNeter a video of him and this young girl in the bedroom. I don't know in the video. I'm over here in LA. But they talked about that in here. Shakka was trying to clean up his shit and cover him for himself. And he used SaNeter to do it. Because SaNeter is pedophile friendly. SaNeter is rapist friendly. SaNeter is a rapist and a molester apologist. SaNeter will harbor these motherfuckers. Let's get back to me. SaNeter has knowingly been harboring pedophiles and rapists. You know why? When the girl told her 3-hour story, she clearly said, Shakka Ahmose used to take me, when she was 15 and 16 and 14, Shakka Ahmose used to take me on 125th Street. And he'd be out there discussing and debating with people. And I'd just be sitting right with him like a little sidekick on the side. SaNeter used to see me, but he didn't really talk to me. So I said, oh, you mean to tell me, young lady, you out here on 125th Street as a little girl, 14 and 15, walking around with this 6'3" behemoth. He's told you all around 125th Street for fucking years. All around, blue pill, red pill. SaNeter, she said she met all them motherfuckers. Sarah Soon said it all. And none of these niggas had a clue. Are you telling me all them niggas are squares? You's a motherfucking lie. They are not no motherfucking squares. You telling me these niggas is dumb and naive, blue pill, red pill, SaNeter, and all these motherfucking, all this 125th Street clique? You telling me them niggas is square and they can't figure out this nigga was fucking that 14-year-old, this 15-year-old? You a lie? The entire house of consciousness is trash. Full of pedophiles and creeps. Them niggas couldn't mack a bitch if they tried. This young lady told her heartfelt story for 3 hours. She said before they even had sex, when she was maybe 14 and shit, Shakka was standing at her motherfucking door one day, one goddamn night, holding on his shit. She said right there he was a weirdo. But the nigga continued to smooth talk and groom and shit. And one day Shakka asked her to come sit on the couch and watch some kind of fucking history video or some shit. Watch this shit with me. And she was like, okay. Said the nigga got to rubbing his feet on her thigh and butt and shit. You know, a nigga laying on the couch and shit. And you sitting on the couch and the nigga start touching you with his toes and shit. The nigga was touching her with his toes and shit. You know why the nigga's trying to get a reaction. Let me get a reaction from this little girl. Maybe she might be ready. This is these sick niggas' mindset. End up, she was on his motherfucking lap and he was trying to kiss her. At 15. Mind you, his woman, the mother, is asleep. So like I said, you gotta read between the lines. This bitch was on drugs. These niggas fuck with bitches with mental health problems. The last one Shakka had mental health problems. Y'all can't fucking tell? These niggas are predators of weak, uneducated women with slight mental health issues. How you niggas keeping quiet? This nigga walking around New York, 125th Street with a 15-year-old in tow. It's all for fucking likes and viewership. These niggas have sold they motherfucking soul for likes. Now I keep telling people, you're supposed to try to get a viewership, views, and likes. That's what you're supposed to do on YouTube. But what you don't do is sell out your soul to do it. So SaNeter props these lame-ass weirdos up to be some scholars and some good, great men teaching the conscious community, puts them in a position to continue doing dirt, to continue to rape or molest another child, and SaNeter got these niggas in position. I've been just trying to warn you ignorant niggas. So, for 3 long hours, I listened to this girl tell her story. How she used to hang on 125th Street with Shakka Ahmose. How he was fucking her. Then she went to college. Done her own thing. Then she came back to the nigga and moved in again. But he didn't groom her and fucked her, and she didn't start developing feelings for the nigga. This nigga's like 25 years older than her. How you dating the mama and the goddamn daughter and trying to keep it a secret and act like you ain't groomed her from 10 years old? She even said, after they start fucking, and I think she was around 16 or 15 or whatever, and she was showing Shakka some photos and shit, and she showed some photo when she was 10 years old. You know what Shakka responded and told her? Damn. See, you was sexy when you was 10 years old. What grown-ass sane man gonna call a 10-year-old sexy unless he's a fucking creep? You can say, oh, you were a pretty young girl. But nah. Oh, you were sexy when you was 10 years old in that picture. Got to breaking down how she was in Shakka almost old rap videos and shit. Shakka greasing this girl up with grease and shit, putting her in videos and shit. A lot of those videos have been taken down. Shakka admitted to her being in the videos. She said he used to grease me up and lotion me down and put on this outfit, and we make a rap video and I'd be in the background and shit. These niggas is weirdos, bro. They've been weirdos. And if you niggas is still supporting SaNeter, you a fucking weirdo. Knowing this, Everybody should be on SaNeter's ass. Anyway, Nikki Love Jones on Instagram. Nikki Love Jones is that girl homegirl on Instagram. And I said, for some reason I said, let me go to Shakka's Instagram page, right? And I went to one of his old Instagram pages, he ain't used in years, right? And I was just saying, let me just read some of these comments on this post. Nikki Love Jones, how can I get y'all to see this? What's wrong with this camera? Anyway, we had a whole text conversation, right? And she's on Shakka's Instagram page 3 fucking years ago, telling everybody, don't trust this motherfucker. He is a child predator. He raped my friend. 3 years ago. Yeah, Shakka did that shit. Go on Shakka Ahmose's old Instagram page and look at the comments. She said she made a point to comment on every fucking post and inform Shakka's followers, this is what this bitch ass nigga's doing. I screenshot all that. I don't even feel like going through all this moving, trying to show you. Believe me. So, this girl, now I forget her age today. Today she is, I don't know if I heard 32 or whatever, but I believe Shakka Ahmose is 54. I think he's older than this girl by at least 20 to 25 years. Now, think about this for a second. You're dating the mama, then you start fucking with her daughter. What do you think the mother would go through mentally and psychologically? And how would she feel knowing you're dating her daughter and fucking her daughter from 15 to around 21? It's like you don't have enough class about yourself and you can't catch women. You don't have enough class and tact to say, you know what? I don't want the woman who I used to love or date feeling that kind of a way, with that kind of a pain in her heart, knowing that I'm fucking sticking her daughter. You that much of a fucking demon piece of shit where you would put a mother through that. It's deeper than just this nigga has psychologically tortured the mother as well as had sex with the minor. Who does this shit? What the fuck is wrong with SaNeter? Why? Look, listen. I don't know where you kind of niggas come from. Listen, y'all I don't know where y'all come from, but I come from a good family who had morals and mean well. There's no way that I would knowingly market and promote full-blown pedophiles. No way. It's where SaNeter comes in at. God damn it, what's wrong with y'all character? Why do you push these types of people on the black community knowingly? I'm just here to warn people and tell the truth. 10 years old, groomed her and fucked her at 15. His girlfriend's daughter. That's sick. Let's hear this nigga.
They were 2 legal adults. Oh, let me look at the camera so you'll see. They were 2 legal adults. And there's nothing anyone can do to change that.
Nigga lying. This nigga been lying all week long, making 8-hour videos. Look at this shit. 8 hours long. Trying to cover and cry and he set me up. Now that woman told a 3-hour truth about your wicked ass, Shakka. Not cover. Don't listen to me. Everybody listen to me right now. Listen to me and believe me. I know a predator. I worked at children's court. I was in treatment with all these motherfucking people who went through problems. Shakka is a predator and he did that shit. Sue me, nigga. You went to that woman broke and they took you into their family and you preyed on the mother and the daughter.
And there are a lot of people that might take issue with the fact that, oh, Shakka, you were in a, first of all, I was in a very bizarre relationship with two very bizarre people. What I didn't realize is that they came from a very bizarre family. See, it's bigger than just these two people. There's a whole lot more to the story than anyone knows and that anyone is willing to tell. Truthfully speaking, I think I'm the only person that would actually tell the whole story, which freaks me out because all of these people, and that's one of the things that really pissed me off about this, which I'm going to go into.
Look at this weirdo ass nigga, man. This nigga is so fucking lame.
With all of these people reporting, I can't even use the word reporting because they're not reporting, they're just spreading rumors. But with all of these people who have put their fingers and their hands on this story, because that's all.
Show me a grown, sane woman that you ever seen Shakka with.
All of the story and the narrative. I think, and if you ask me, the only thing that I can honestly say I felt hurt by, and I told you, sometimes I'm altruistic and a little bit naive. It has to do with the family I come from. I come from a very nurturing, close-knit family. And we grew up with a lot of love and nurturing. And so because of that, we kind of have, as a group, we have expectations of people to behave a certain way. And when they don't behave that way,
let me pause. Let me just get that thing again.
Good side to it, I think, I call it good. The good side is that they're all days charisma. Okay? Why should she be held responsible for the effect that she has on people? I have to seclude time for myself. People who I'm in a relationship with don't always take well to that.
Now, he's sitting up here talking about he be so busy and, well, I didn't have time for him, so they got mad at me and they lied on me. She told us you didn't have no fucking job when you got there. Nigga, you got plenty time. Shakka Ahmose do not have no job and has no business. Stop believing this nigga when he keep telling y'all, oh, I'm so busy, I'm doing my what work? You're either doing a hobby or preying on weak women.
And they kind of get beside themselves. And they'll start thinking, oh, you're cheating on me, or you don't want to be with me anymore, or it's not the same as when we first got together. And like they just lose it. Like they really, really, really just like lose it. And I always thought that I would get used to it. But I can tell you now, especially with the things that I'm experiencing in my life right now, even with this girl with these allegations and all that stuff, because you asked me, why do I think she would lie on me? I think, truthfully honest, just to put it in a nutshell, she never got past me, and I'm going to use this term, because some of the term I'm going to use will be very graphic, because I have to convey the psychological heaviness of certain things. She never got over me dumping her. These are the months.
So you dumped a little girl, and she didn't get over it, after you groomed her and fucked her, while you was fucking her mama. I mean, how does this shit sound to y'all? Like, I mean, how are you fucking the mama and the daughter and then in a relationship with the mama? And you didn't groom this 10-year-old from 10 years old. You told this girl that she was sexy in that picture at 10 years old. Man, SaNeter, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Shakka Ahmose got you over a barrel. You know when you have somebody over a barrel, it means you got like dirt on them so they can't just really come at you. SaNeter, he made a contract with SaNeter. He showed SaNeter some videos of her together. SaNeter used to see him and her walking around. Everybody on 125th Street seeing Shakka Ahmose running around with this little 15, 14-year-old girl. All them bitch-ass niggas seen that shit and didn't give a fuck.
Her mother never got over me dumping her. For those of you who don't know yet, I was in a relationship with both a mother and a daughter and a mother. They were two legal.
That's all I need to hear. I mean, I'm done. You don't have to say. Once you say you was in a relationship with the mother and the daughter, game's over. He's just running cover and lying right now. He got fucking 16 hours of video lying all week long trying to cover this shit up. A lot of y'all haven't heard that video. A lot of y'all listen to the video of the girl exposing him for 4 hours. But I know you guys. You guys are intellectually lazy. You niggas that watch an hour and click off. I watched every second and minute for the whole 3 hours and listened intently. She told the truth, let me tell you. No, she's like 30 now. This is what these weak niggas do. They find these weak women who's on drugs and pills and shit. Get with them and they move them in. The girl's video is on, whose channel is it on? Queen Throne's channel 2 weeks ago. I've been just laying in the cut for 2 weeks waiting to talk about this shit. I asked a few people, what y'all talking about? They didn't really. I said, yeah, y'all don't have the wisdom to listen to that girl and understand her story and see what she's saying. I read right through her. She told the truth. Although she's half crazy herself, but who made her crazy? Her mama's crazy. Then she fucking with Shakka in the house with his nutcase ass since she was 10. Yeah, she got little problems now. So all Shakka doing is over there talking about how much mental health problems she got right now. Nigga, you contributed to that shit. You sick fuck. So out of all these motherfucking niggas in the House of Conscience and all these people, who's telling you this story? A man who actually cares about kids and women. Nobody else told you the story and warned you